What's up, everybody? We're back, and I'm doing another Reddit entitled Parent Stories because I feel like it, so deal with it. I'm gonna drink my orange juice now. Okay, I'm ready. Alright, so I'm gonna start. Hot coffee to face because she doesn't know how to take care of her kids. Whoa. Sounds like mom v mom. I mean, I could be wrong though. Forgive any wrong English. I'm sorry. I'm an 18-year-old Chinese plus British girl. Yesterday I was at Wales Comic Con. Oh yeah, Wales. Yeah, they're in Britain. But due to bad weather, I had stayed in the cafe while my boyfriend went to get some stuff done back at con. I had been in the cafe for about half an hour, and this family group comes in with 6 to 7 kids, aged 6 to 12. They are playful, which at first is fine, but this is a very small cafe. And they had begun to get too rowdy, knocking tables, drinks, climbing on furniture, etc. Everyone was visibly annoyed, but the parental guardians didn't seem to care. 45 minutes into this, I have had enough. And I said to the kid, but calmly but firm, "Excuse me, this is a cafe, not a playground. If you could please calm down." And then the entitled mom goes, "Who the F are you? Do you think you're talking to them like that? Who the F do you think you are talking to them like that?" And this woman, I could not tell if the mother or grandmother was screaming about how her responsibility, not mine, to tell the kids what to do. "Ma'am, I don't mean to start an argument, but you're not doing very good being responsible for them. Everyone is uncomfortable." "Shut up, you." I'm not gonna say that. Shut up, you beep. I honestly couldn't hear which. They're not yours to tell what to do. At this point, she's standing up and getting in my face. I'm still in my seat. "You want to fight or something? Please calm down. I'm not trying to. You want this coffee in your face? Please just look after your kids." She's ranting and raving about how no one has the right to speak to their child like this, and why why does it matter how they're acting because they're not my kids? It matters because everyone is uncomfortable. While the coffee shop owner tries to calm her down, she apologized to the owner before proceeding to throw her hot coffee in my face, all over my work. It wasn't hot enough to cause burns, but it definitely wasn't hot enough to hurt me. "Very charming, miss. Thank you for that." I stayed in my seat cleaning up the stuff to avoid any more arguing. "What are you going to do about it? Going to fight me?" "Oh, did I get your papers all wet? You know where the police are. If they can get me, I'm leaving." "Don't tell my kids what to do. I'm not scared of police." Before getting her family to leave, she proceeds to walk out with her family as my boyfriend comes in to the cafe and sees me drenched in hot coffee with everyone else in the cafe comforting me and helping me cleaning up. She's just left. He runs out and screams, "Who did that?" as she smugly walks to him. "It was me." "What you gonna do, little man? Hit me, I fight back." Before raising her own fist, continuing to look for a fight, he screamed at her before coming back to hear from me. Because all the shouting, it caught security's attention. They detained her and security called the police. I told the police what happened. They took my info down and will also review security footage. They will be calling me later today for an official statement. They already have this woman identified. We plan to press charges for assault. I will edit the post for updates if I have any. Update 1. 28 April, 3 p.m. Just got off the phone with police, and I need some discussion with my family to decide clearly what plan of action I want to take. They will be calling me at 5 p.m. tomorrow for my official decision. 5 p.m. tomorrow. I might. It's April 28th. Yeah, so 5 p.m. tomorrow. I might save the story so I can look at it later. Am I logged in? Am I? I don't know. Save. I already have an account. I don't feel like doing that right now then. And where's the other ones I was gonna do? Yep. Alright. Entitled Dad thinks he and his son's group of 50 plus kids and take over an entire row of prepaid movie seats. Wait one more second while I drink more orange juice. Okay. This happened yesterday. I went to Avengers Endgame premiere at the local mall. Before then, I, along with many dedicated Marvel fans, pre-ordered our tickets weeks ago on Fandango, and managed to order tickets within the first 10 minutes of the sales opening. So I got some of the best seats in the house. Middle row, in the middle of the theater. I was stoked. A worthy investment and fun date night to be had with my girlfriend. We arrived at the theater a few minutes before the preview rolls. And as expected, it's already packed. We navigate to our row and start snacking past seated moviegoers to get to our seat. Snaking past seated moviegoers to get to our seat. Enter EK 1 through 15. We're looking at the seat numbers and find EK 1 and 2 are in our cheers. I politely ask them to get up. Me, hey man, it looks like you're in our seats. We pre-ordered the tickets, and I show EK 1 and 2 my phone. They reluctantly apologize and agree to get up and move. But not before the entire row of 12 to 14-year-old kids start to shift around nervously. EK 1 and 2 see empty seats behind us, so they hop up and climb over seats and sit down. Not even 10 seconds later, a guy in his mid-20s, his girlfriend, and a few other guys start shuffling into our row. Instantly, EK 3 through 8 bolt out of the seats and scatter around the theater. Enter ED. He motions toward the row below us to stand up as well. ED and EK 9 to 15 all stand up and scatter with EK 1 and 8. Now everyone else is starting to look around at these kids because it's clear they don't belong here. We're climbing over everyone to take seats where they can't find them. And then the guy sitting next to me and talking to each other, wondering where security is. Sure enough, there's a guard at the bottom of the theater by the entrance, and when he sees the commotion and seat exchange, he immediately recognizes something is up. At this point, ED and EK 1 through 15 are scattered throughout the theater. As more people begin showing to claim their rightful paid seats, more EKs become displeased and scamper around trying to avoid being grabbed by security, which at this point, our main guy is called for backup, and 3 other guards zeroing in on these kids. The 2 EKs get cornered by security, and the guards start interrogating them. Where'd I go? Guards, so, where are your tickets? EKs, oh, they're on our phone, we prepaid. Guards aren't having any of this. They know these kids didn't pay. Guards, well, let's see them. EK, oh, I can't find the confirmation email anywhere. Hey, EK, don't you have them somewhere? Yeah, hang on, let me find it. Phone was from only to pull it out and exclaim his phone died, and he can't pull up the tickets. EK2, but you gotta believe me, we paid for them like last week. Okay, guards, okay, so you're gonna have to come with us. Now ED steps in. He climbs over seated people to hurry over to where the guards are talking to the EK. ED, what can I do for you, gentlemen? I assume these are your kids. They don't have their movie tickets on them, and they claim they paid to see this movie. ED, look, man, these are my sons and their friends. They just want to see this movie like everyone else. Guards, you can only see the movie if you paid for the tickets. You are only taking what other people prepaid for. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. ED, man, this is a kids' movie. Can't we just let them have some fun? Look at them. They're not doing anything wrong. Another group of moviegoers arrive and ask more EKs to get up. Now they know they're all caught. They're nervous to respond, so they sit there pretending not to know the group is addressing them. At this point, everyone in the theater is starting to demand these EK and ED leave, showing as they're disrupting the theater and preventing others from sitting what they're paid for. Guards, we're not going to ask you again. Take your kids out of this theater and pay for the endgame tickets like everyone else. ED, realizing he's outmatched 4-1, and almost all of the EKs in his group have become displaced and are just standing around, signals from them to follow him out of the theater. ED and EK, I tried, guys. These nerds don't know how to let kids enjoy themselves and have some fun. Bunch of selfish jerks. The guards escorted the entire cluster of kids out the theater as the lights dimmed and the movie started rolling. Everyone cheered for both the guards doing their duty and the start of what was an incredible movie. ED and his posse of EKs tried to take over multiple rows of prepaid NGC. Justice is served when he leaves. Okay, so that's the second one, and I think this is what I picked for. Yep. And so we're recording 10 minutes. Yeah, this should be the last one. Pretty long one. Yeah, so good. You sure picked a bad time for an emergency surgery. Okay, so here I am, finally going to put down my wonderful entitled what? I don't know. Maybe entitled Reddit story as promised on my last entitled parents post. This is not long after I lost my job and all of that in my second post. So this guy has other posts. I had this really bad pain in my gut on my right side. I had that pain before, so I thought nothing of it and decided if I still had it in the evening, I'd get it looked at. Yeah, don't do that. Sharp pain in the abdomen is really ignorable. I had similar pain before, and it was nothing serious, so I thought it was the same thing again. But as my dad is a doctor, I knew he'd chew me out if I didn't go look at it by the end of the day at least. So I can't drive, so I started calling people and get a ride once afternoon hit. Once I called my mom after I had tried everyone else. Obviously, she said she couldn't. When I asked, why can't you take your son to the emergency room for a possible appendicitis? I knew the symptoms. My dad had walked me through a self-examination which showed positive, even if not conclusive still. She said, I'm out with my friends. We're about to watch a movie. Can I wait? I was like, you know what that means I have to do? I wait, right? So I could die. So no, I can't wait. I guess I'll start walking, then hum up. Just then, my roommates got home from work and asked, you still hurting? I said, yes. He said, get in my car before I drag you. Off we went. We found out, yes, I had appendicitis after all their... I don't know what I'm so bad at it. After all their ORs were full, I had to wait in a room for the next room to open for emergency surgery. Apparently not high enough they could get me in right away, but they had to prioritize, so no worries. They told me what to look out for if it ruptured and told me to hit the button if it did, and they promised they'd check on me every 30 minutes. That didn't happen. In fact, nobody came in until the surgery the next day. But whatever, still trying to stay calm because freaking out isn't going to help anybody. They came into my room and said going to bring me to the staging area or whatever. Forget what it's called. In the next 15 minutes, I pull up my phone and relax. Now that I'm not going to die. Well, I know over dramatic, but I have severe anxiety, so I couldn't keep that out of my head. Try as I might. They told me if I'm feeling good, I can go home that evening. That's pretty fast, but cool. Rather sit at my home, thanks. I ordered the biggest meal they'd let me. I didn't eat lunch the previous days, and I thought it might be my appendix. And if I need surgery, an empty subject is best for surgery. I get a cup of beef broth, best tasting beef broth ever. Anyway, I think I should check my messages. Everyone sent the expected good luck, hope you get taken care of or whatever, except my entitled mom. She says, let me guess, you're expecting me to cook for you while you recover, you lazy bum. I message, no, I didn't even think about recovery, actually. I just thought I might let you like to know. She messaged back, nobody's coming to my party because they're too busy checking on you. I'm not giving you a ride home. You can walk. I'm sure you're faking anyway. I'm just going to point this in. I'm pretty sure the doctors aren't going to do a surgery on you unless they're pretty sure that you have this. Just saying. I replied by taking a picture of the Inquisition sites and said, yes, I'm so thorough about faking. I even put these in myself. What do you think? Convincing? She replied, I knew it. At this point, as if my previous experience hadn't taught me enough, she was joking at this point, so I thought nothing of it. A two-day pass, and I'm pretty stiff from the surgery. Still couldn't quite stand up straight. I thought, hey, there's a family dinner tonight. I'm feeling well enough to walk. I should go. I get a ride from my sister. As soon as we go, I knock on the door. Mom says, what are you doing here? You fake your surgery just to ruin my party, and now you have the nerve to show up here? My sister said something about who would fake a surgery, let alone recover alone after they faked it for attention. It's just absurd. To this, my mom whipped out her phone and showed the test saying, see, he even admitted it. Now quit faking and stand up straight. Then proceed to try and force me to straighten up. I painfully stretching my incisions. They had completely closed, but were very sore. I sharply inhaled from the pain and said, "Get off me before I make you." Not a normal thing for a pacifist to say, but it hurt. Not that I had to, 'cause she immediately let go once I winced in pain. I think she just realized I wasn't faking and just realized she almost really hurt me. 3 weeks later, she called and said she was dumb. I wasn't sure what to say or that she had the right to say anything. I agreed, and that's why she didn't apologize sooner. I asked, "What do you want?" You don't apologize unless you want something, so what is it?" "Get to it." She just sat quiet for like 5 minutes before I finally hung up. I called out later, and it's because she wanted to go watch a movie with my stepdad, but didn't have the money. Called it. That's just like who would do that to like their own like kid? Like, that's not how it's supposed to work. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, make sure to slap the like button, subscribe, notifications, and like every other thing that you can do. Like, share this video with all my friends, because I'm like the best YouTuber ever, aren't I? But anyway, yeah, so bye.